Hey everybody, well, it's been a while since I did one of these sit down talking head type videos, and well, ran across a Facebook post, yeah I know, go figure, the other day, and had something to say about it, of course, and of course some other people had to comment. I shouldn't say had to comment, they did comment, and it was good. It, was a good discussion, but I wanted to point a couple of things out. So anyway, the original post reads, not going to be a good week, just found out that one of my larger clients switched to an ISP enterprise managed network. Now, none of their existing services or forwards are working, and they want to blame me. This is going to get messy. And it does absolutely have the potential for getting messy. However, my comment was, how did this happen without you knowing? Now, a lot of you know I'm kind of strict when it comes to using the term managed when we're talking about managed services. Either you manage it or you don't. Now, other people commented, and I'll read this one. Yep, this guy says, Eric Anthony, clients do this kind of stuff all the time. We can all talk about how we make sure they know that they're supposed to talk to us before changing anything. But in the end, this stuff happens. And Martin, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. This especially happens with smaller clients where they don't have sophisticated, setups and they just, change things. And in this case, there was a change of ownership, so it's not completely out of, the realm of possibility that this would happen. However, we're still calling it managed services. And when we're calling it managed services, I think there's some responsibilities that need to be spelled out in the managed services agreement. Specifically, when you're setting out a managed services agreement, it should say what you're responsible for as the MSP, what you're not responsible for as the MSP, and what the client is responsible for as the client. And one of those responsibilities that the client has is to make sure that they don't change any configurations, that they don't install any software, that they don't engage a third-party vendor without letting you know. Because any of those things, and probably more that you guys can think of, would have an effect on your managed network where you're responsible for the IT, right? So in your managed services agreement, make sure that your lawyer includes the proper wording to make sure that you are not held liable for things that the client was responsible not to do. Now, I'm sure that this is going to spark more conversation, which is exactly what I want it to do. So please go ahead down in the comments, whether this be the Facebook post or the YouTube video, doesn't really matter. Go ahead and make sure you put your opinions down there so that we can talk about it. Because the main thing about All Things MSP is that we discuss these things. It's not just me talking, because that's, who wants that, right? Anyway, thanks for listening. Go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join the Facebook group. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.